YouTube, hello friends and people in virtual world, welcome back to Baggy's TND. Don't forget guys to hit subscribe and smash that like button if you're enjoying the channel. Right, we are up at Train Club tonight and we are going to start work on Kingsbury shunt frame. I hope you're excited guys, because I am. Let's spin the camera around guys and I'll show you what I'm doing tonight. Right guys, so as you can see we are starting out on board 4 and 5 or 6 and 7. I'm not quite worked it out yet, it depends how long this board is, but these are the main lines on the cross-country line. I'll chuck up a picture now and show you what we're actually modelling, but this set of points is a set of points that are going to dictate where everything else goes on this layout. So all I've done previously, like past couple of weeks, I've just put a little black line just on the front, because this is going to be the front side where I'm stood, of this layout, just depicting where this line needs to be, so I've got a decent reference point for where the back seat is going to go. Now this set of points are pretty much in the perfect position. Only problem is I have forgotten my drill tonight, so what I'm going to do is mark up where we're going to drill the hole. You've seen me drill holes in layouts before on previous videos on when we were building the southern layouts. It Wanderers Way, I can't remember. I'll try building that many layouts, I lose track of what I'm building. So all I'm going to do, just mark round roughly where this point is going to sit. It's going to be about there. Mark out where the middle of the point is going to be, which is going to be about in that sort of area. It's about the middle of the track. So it's going to roughly be that point there. We're going to drill a little 8mm hole. Same on this one, little 8mm hole through it guys, and that's going to show us where our point motor is going to be. So this, going to lay this bit of track. This is the first point, and then we need to move on. Let me spin the camera around a bit more for you there guys. Whoop, there we go. Then we're going to figure out where this set of points are going to go, and this is what's actually taken us into the sidings and then off further up the track then to Birch Coppice and Kingsbury Oil Depot, because where you are currently, you're basically in EMR, so be careful you don't get scrapped, because they like a bit of scrap at EMR. So what we're going to do then guys, we're literally just going to lay this little bit of track tonight, lay this bit of track, cut the webbing out on the sleepers, so we're alright for when we come and copper clad everything up guys. So let's get drilling guys, and let's start building Kingsbury shunt frame. I'm excited for this guys, I really am. I've still got no idea where I'm actually going to put this layout, but we'll figure that out at a later date. Where's the fun in worrying about where you're going to put something? There is absolutely no need to have that worry. We're just going to build it and hope for the best. I hope this camera isn't wobbling too much for you guys. Like I say, you are perched on the layout and we are going to be hammering in a minute, so I might I might see if I can move you somewhere else. I'll tell you what, it's coming there. Let's go on a little ride, because this clubhouse is really bumpy as well. Let's put you over. Yeah, there we go. You can still see what I'm doing there. So you're definitely now in EMR, so you are actually going to get strapped. You are. So what we've got is a little pin drill here. Drill some little holes in it. Make sure we're in about the right place for that point, and then we can tag this along. Probably going to have to cut this one a little bit short, just where we're going over the base joint, but we'll figure that out. We'll figure that out, guys, as we go along. You should know what Baggies is like now. It's like a slapstick comedy of model railway, and it is. So yeah, all we got is some Pico trap pins, obviously brought from our favourite model shop, Bazzi's Models, over in Brum. Go and check them out, guys. Not sponsors or anything, but that's where I have all my bits from when I can actually pick this pin up. So yeah, check him out guys, he's pretty good. Bazzi's, good lad. That's how you know I'll do all his DCC bits for him as well. So yeah, go and check him out. He's on the interweb and all that good stuff. So yeah, it's the first bit of track being laid for Kingsbury. How excited are you guys? How excited? We put one out about every length of the pin voice. It's pretty sufficient, I reckon, for laying track. It'll do me. I've never had any problems at the moment. I haven't. I hear it's all gone quiet on the DCC layout. I always worry when I've got sound locos and it all goes quiet. Oh no, they're all still running. Right, we have Mod Art 633 up here tonight, guys. Old Stalwater Train Club, ain't been up for a bit, but he's come up tonight. See what we're up to. See, oh, I bent that pin. That was a bit bad. See the inner workings of our Baggies TMD video goes together. Slapstick is the word of the day. Oh, we've really messed that trap pin up. Oh, better trap pin. So the only problem with these Pico pins compared to your Hornby ones is they are very thin and they will bend really easy. They will. I'll jab it in my finger, it'll work better. There we go. Jab it in your finger. It's the easiest way to pick one up. Easiest way to pick one up. But yeah, like I say, guys, I've just got this black line along here. It's a straight edge, so I know we're laying the track straight. But like I say, just gravity, that fell down. Just gives us a nice reference point for where everything else is going on the layout, because I've got a load of numbers that I've written down, so I know roughly where all the track is going to be laid. Well, the first 3 lines anyway, because the first 3 lines are pretty much set by how wide the Pico points are, and measuring off Google Maps, it is actually pretty accurate. We do have ourselves a little Pico track gauge thingy, just to help us out a little bit as well. So, yeah, it's all good fun, guys. Like I say, don't forget as well, guys, we're like inching closer and closer to 1,000 subscribers. We're at like 858 at the moment, so 2023 my goal is to get us to 1,000 subscribers. It is, guys. Like I say, I quite like to get the channel like pretty well up, like get not quite your Everard Junctions and all that, but you know what I mean, a few subscribers who are same about as mad as what I am with my model railways. But yeah, still can't pick the trap pins up. So like I say, we'll lay this bit of track down. We have to cut that end, but we'll cut that another day, just so we got a nice join going across our board joints, because we don't want a dodgy joint there, guys. On a bit of good what, 2.5 centimetres. Cut it off about 2.5, 3 centimetres. No, I'm talking inches here. A nice, what's that? About 5 centimetres, just so you got a nice bit of room for your track work there, guys. Oh, come on, pins. Jab it in your finger. Ah, pain. Fingers bleed. Fingers bleed, and I haven't actually marked that one out yet. Yay! We're doing well, guys. We are doing absolutely fantastic. So yeah, if you're in the Midlands area, guys, like especially in Tamworth, go and check out Kingsbury. And where we're modelling Kingsbury shunt frames. They've got you got quite a busy bit of track work, really, guys. I was up there today, just driving over the bridge with work. Just always have a quick peer what's coming out. We've got a GBRF 66 coming out of Birch Coppice with a rake, a container wagons. Shortly after that, we had Colas. Colas have now got a run into Kingsbury, so they're 60. Sorry, they're it's class 70 on a oil working into Kingsbury. It's got to be interesting to know how they're coping with the oil workings. I know EWS Shanks were running 66s and running 60s. The 60s could haul more, but the 66s were a little bit quicker. So it'd be interesting to know if the 70s can handle the weight of them TAs. It's about what, 22 TAs at 100 tonne a piece. There's a fair bit of weight. It's like 2,200 tonnes. Your transit ain't going to pull it, is it? Let's face it. It's a fair amount of weight. But yeah, like I say, just the width of the drill. What's that? About 4 inches, and it keeps the track quite nice. But by the time we've ballasted it and all that, it ain't gonna move everywhere. Anyway, how you finding this new phone as well, guys? Like I say, new Oppo phone. It's got a pretty decent camera. And the bloke was saying it's like 4K camera on it, and it seems all right so far with what we've been up to. So there we go, guys. We'll leave that there, even though there's that little bit of wobbly track there, and then we'll just marry this up so we know roughly where it's going to sit. It's going to sit about there. I'm going to have to trim a little bit off these sleepers down here. Let me just double check that you can still actually see what I'm doing, and we're still recording. Yes, we are. We're almost like a professional YouTuber. We are almost like a professional YouTuber. Like I say, guys, all code 75 express points as well on it. Even though the express points aren't actually quite long enough for the line, really. I should be hand building my own points, but no, that sounds like hard work. That does. That sounds really like hard work building my own points. I've got a pack already open over here, guys. But yeah, by the time we've worked it out, it's about, I've measured it, remeasured it, it's about 25-30 foot, depending on how wide I want to go up to where the lines curve off. If I want a bit more track work up there. Quite excited as well to see get a rake of Cav Alex's TEAs running on this layout. We've got half a rake, so we got 11, or another 11. You never know. Hopefully, Revolution come back out with their wagons as well. Pick up a few Revolution wagons just to add a bit of difference, because they do the nice EWS ones. But oh, really, me proper having problems picking things up tonight, guys. Proper having problems picking things up. So yeah, like I say, nice rake of them would be quite interesting. It would. I'm telling you, this should be more like a live stream, shouldn't it? This, guys. Nice chill, lay a bit of track. It is. But yeah, you know how to lay track. You've seen it in my videos before, how to lay a bit of track. I'll say that'll go in there. That's quite nice. That is. I'll say we ain't going to do anything with that, because we've got to drill. We've got to drill the hole, because like a spanner, I forgot my drill. Absolute tool. I am. I forgot my drill. It's like reminded the other half and George to remind me to bring the drill out. Walked out of the house, forgot the drill. Remember my camera stand though, so you can see what we're up to, guys. That's quite important. Oop, concentrating on things. There we go. That's not looking too bad. So we got a little track setter, so we know we are the right width away from things. So that needs to go to about there. Just double check things. Hold it with my fingers. Yeah, that's about right there, guys. So once again, just going to mark up where this bowl needs to be for the point motor. Mark up where the edge of the track is, put it in the middle, and then we'll do some fine adjustments, stick a hole in it, and we are good. But then that means I can put this piece of track in as well, and this one's actually going to go quite nicely over the ball joint as well, because we've got, what's that, a good 8-9 inches. I should really be talking in metric, shouldn't I? I'm a child of the 80s, so we learned everything. It was like whatever was closer for what we needed, sort of thing. I will just chop a little bit of the plastic out of that as well. There's a little bit of a gap, and I don't want a gap, but I can deal with that. I can deal with that at not at a later date. You know what I mean, guys. In a bit, we'll deal with that. But let's get this little bit of track laid in, and then yeah, we're quite happy with what we've done. Like I say, I just got to trim that down, but I haven't got my Dremel up here tonight. I forgot a lot of things tonight, didn't I, guys? We're doing well. We are doing well. Yeah, it's going to be expensive. This project is. What did we buy? We brought 6 lengths of track, and that was, now that cost me 30 quid. And that's not even going to do this little bit. And there's 6 to 8 boards that have got a massive track on them. And then I've got, I dread to think how much the fiddly is going to cost, but like I say, we'll worry about them things at a later date. We will worry about them things at a later date. Both of them can be live, can't they? Yes, they can. I have to remember, it's been a bit since I've done this now. Been a good 2-3 years since we built layouts. Just tap that on with the old tappy stick. Without breaking the chairs on the on the tracks, or else we will be in trouble. Oh, big push. There we go. Like I say, just using our track setter again, just to make sure that we're in the right area, and that everything's going to be nice and straight for us. Like I say, we will. I've got a straight track setter in there as well, so we will use that to shimmy everything across. But like I say, just make sure that we're looking good. We'll bring some coaches over in a minute as well, guys, so we can get a nice gauge of how things are going to look on the actual layout once it's down, and just see how close things are. It always gets me how close trains get to each other when they're passing each other. It always crap myself when you, especially on like a Pendolino or something on the west coast, and another Pendolino goes past, and you're like, Jesus Christ, it's going to hit me. I'll just grab my track setter out of the box there, guys. That's looking pretty good. I'll say we're just about there. Here we go. I'll say pop another in. I'll say bit of what's it, bit of tracks, the little track setter, bit of straight edge in it as well. I will run that piece of wood somewhere. I can't remember where I put it. I think I use it as a switch down there somewhere, and we'll just line everything up so we know we are good and straight. You have to tell me, guys, if you like this version of doing bits all live, or if you want to see something like how Chadwick Model Railway do and Everard Junction, where I show you what I'm going to do a load of it, and then go, hey, here's what we've done in 3 hours, sort of thing. You have to let me know, guys. So, like I say, we're trying to be a bit more professional. In fact, we'll drill all the holes. That might be a bit easier, a bit more professional, so we can compete with the big boys, shall we say. It sounds fun, that does. But like I say, this is going to be like an epic project, this is. We want the production value to be good, don't we? Let me go and grab the piece of wood, guys. I've left it down here somewhere. There you go. We found the big piece of wood, guys. Yes. Big pieces of wood are important. Now, I did work out that this next set of points actually fits about in this position. We measured it out. It's the sit about here. I could do it, but we're going to be over a board joint, so I'm debating if to have a little bit of track there or pull everything back a little bit, because these points are shorter than what they are in real life. So if we put it to about there, we can squeeze other bits up a little bit. Like I say, there's going to be a little bit of modeller's license in this, guys, because obviously we're working in Pico and not real railway, so to speak. So I think I'm just going to take it over there. It gives us a little bit more flexibility on what's actually happening with that set of points. I don't like to have points too close on. That's close to the edge. You always want a little bit of a gap, but I'll figure out. I need to do some more measuring, to be brutally honest, guys, and I'll drop that pin. I need to do a bit more measuring and figure out how big the points are in real life. Oh, there's all the pins on the floor. Measure it out a little bit, and just figure out some stuff just to double check that. Just double check how long the points are, really. See if we can get away with that. If we can get away with that and there's enough room, we'll leave it there, and I can deal with that then, because it will look quite nice. And TEA is coming across like that, and then into that, it will look pretty sweet, I reckon. But yeah, like I say, we'll get this little bit of track down, and I'm going to call it a night for this then, guys. So I'll say we've showed you what we're going to do, showed you what we're working on. and I'll put some more track on in a minute as well. Just loosely put down, and I'll show you how the rest of it's roughly going to look. So we're going to leave that bit there, so we don't know if we're going to do that there, guys. Right, let me swing this camera around, guys, show you where the track is roughly going to sit. Put some coaches on it so we can see what it's going to look like with some coaches on. I'm excited, guys. So here we go, guys. That's a rough idea of how this layout is going to look. Remember the video where we stood on top of the bridge and the pitches? This is pretend this is your view. So you got your main two lines to the left with the carriages on. Then you got your four sidings in the middle, and like I say, to the right is EMR. I say, guys, a little bit there. I'm just putting this little bit of track down. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. Don't forget to hit subscribe, smash the like button, comment, share, all the good stuff. Go over and check Mod-Art633. Go and have a look at some of his older videos. He's a damn sight better Airfix modeler than what I am, and he's done some cracking builds in the past. But yeah, guys, hope you've enjoyed that. I'll see you later.